Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Tyson Event Center Fleet Farm Arena for tonight's game, for this afternoon's game, I should say, between the Des Moines Buccaneers and the Sioux City Musketeers. Ronnie Vadine with you here in the broadcast booth, as I am every single home game of every single season that has ever existed. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, obviously, but anyway, let's take a look at some stats for both these teams. Right now, Des Moines, they're second to last in the Western Conference. They're 15, 26, 3, and 2. That is 35 points. Sioux City, they're in second place, 28, 14, 4, and 1. That is, let me do my math, 61 points. Tri-City, they clinched a playoff spot last night. They're 36, 8, and 2, so that's 74 points for them. Yeah, let's see here. Other notes, well, last night, Sioux City won in Sioux Falls 3-1, and they scored those final two in 14 seconds within the final 8 minutes. So yeah, let's take a look at tonight's lines. So our first line for Des Moines, we have Christian Kosas, Andrew Kuzma, and Dylan Wagner. The starting lineup for Des Moines, Fyodor Nikolaevna, Ethan Fredericks, and Maxim Musarov. Then the third line consists of Henry Bartle, Paul Davey, and Connor Pelk. And then the final line consists of Gabriel Lundberg, Dovar Tingling, and Lubomir Kupko. So, their first line of D, which is the starting defense, we have Chase Ramsey and Mitchell Wolf. Second line consists of Michael Bevilacqua and Michael Rubin. We are also the next line, John Prokop and Jack Pascucci. Then on a line all on his own is Joshua Barnes. Our starting goaltender for Des Moines is Remington Kopel, and then his backup is Lucas Saiska. So yeah, our scratches for this afternoon, we have for Des Moines, Jackson Dorrington, Scott Truman, Michael Stenberg, and Tanner Lotch. For Sioux City, we have Tommy Lepinen, not Tommy Lepinen, Luke Antonacci, only 1-4 there. Then Mikey Adamson and Axel Mangbo. So let's take a look at the starting lineups for Sioux City. We have the first line, which is Dylan James, Owen McLaughlin, and Bennett Chimmick. Second line consists of Owen Fowler, Kirkland Irene, and Nick Pierre. Third line consists of Tabor Heaslip. I couldn't read my own handwriting there. Tabor Heaslip, Grant Slukinski, and Charlie Shane. Fourth line consists of Ben Steve, Sam Deckett, and Ben Duran. Then Peters from Alice is all on his own on a line again. Now, the defense for Sioux City, the first line consists of Griffin Ludke, Damian Carfagna. Second line, Dylan Gratton, Ralph Spurgmanis. Third line, Tommy Lepinen, who was just inserted back into the lineup last night. And then Garrett Brown. Then William Smith again, he's all on his own line there. And then starting, we have our goalies, Alex Tracy, the backup, of course. And then starting tonight, or this afternoon as well, is Christopher Everly. He's been the backup all weekend for Alex Tracy, but Alex Tracy going 1-1 on the weekend. It's time to give him a bit of a break there. So, yeah, we're going to get the rest of the Musketeers' lineup, and we'll be ready to go, I believe. See any other stats? Oh, last night, Des Moines lost to Lincoln 6-3. Lucas Saiska did stop 37 shots on goal, but he also did give up 5 goals, so it's all right, but, 37 saves is great, but, when you let in 5 goals, that makes it look kind of bad. And they have lost their last 2 games as well. So, yeah, in fact, Sioux City, they're the only team who have won 7 out of their last 10 games. The only 2 are Tri-City and Dubuque. So, yeah, let's get started with the starting lineups here in just a few minutes. Or just a few moments, I should say.
Yesterday, left wing from Eden Prairie, Minnesota, number 27, Ben Steve. Today, our right defense from Liepāja, Latvia, number 39, Ralph Bergmanis. At left defense from Pottstown, Pennsylvania, number 46, Dylan Brandon. And starting goal from Pinckney, Michigan, number 29, Christopher Everly. The head coach of the Cincinnati Musketeers is Lou Strange, general manager Danny Johnson, associate head coach is Colton Sinclair, assistant coach Mike Finelli, goaltending coach Shane Clifford, athletic trainer Jackie Gutierrez, equipment manager Danny Taylor, director of player personnel is Sean Clark, and director of player development is Michael Barrow. Ladies and gentlemen, remain standing or please stand if possible for today's national anthem. Performing it is Jack Moreau. Jack Moreau, great job. Fans delivering today's first financial bank game cup from Sealand Youth Hockey. Please welcome Carter Neerman, a second grader at Liberty Elementary.
Okay, I think we are ready to go here this afternoon. Should be a fun one here. By the way, I have cleared my call log, as you know, yesterday during the overtime. Yeah, that popped up and it showed everyone's phone number who I called within the past 2 days or so. I don't know, but yeah, we have I've deleted all that off, so we don't have to worry about that. It's the text messages though that I'm a bit worried about, but other than that, I think we'll be all right. Taking the draw, Sam Deckett and Ethan Fredericks. All right, here we are. We're off and underway. Musketeers have won the draw, but they give it up right away, which is nothing new here. And just like that, they play it offsides. 9 seconds in. So now face-off will come right in front of the penalty box. Face-off's won. Deckett gets it back to Bergmanis, and now Dylan Gratton with it. Gratton shoots it in off the boards. Picked up by Deckett right out in front, missed by Steves. Hit the boards, poked up into the corner. It's Deckett right out in front of the goal. But now will be taken back the other way by Ethan Fredericks. Duran tipped in by Musarov. And now taken by Chase Ramsey. Ramsey tipped by Bartle and back in. Here's Bergmanis on over Damian Carfagna. Now here's Kirkland Irie with it. On over to Pierre. Shot stopped by Kopel. Remington Kopel, the starting goaltender for Des Moines this afternoon. He's 11, 13, 1-1 on the year with a 2.96 goals against average and a .890 save percentage with 2 shutouts. Just named goaltender of the week by the USHL last week as well. Then Christopher Eberle, everything zeroed out for him. It's his first USHL start here, so very fun stuff. Shane will poke it, but then it's taken by Henry Bartle. Bartle on over across to Connor Pelk. There's a shot up high. Now taking Slukinski in a scramble for Heaslip. Off the boards, Lukinski now with it. Tabor Heaslip has it. Heaslip, Kolpel will have it. John Prokop. Now given out, Garrett Brown fires a shot, stopped by Kolpel. And now here's Brown with it again. Brown, he'll get it to Lepinin. For Brown, tipped up high, batted down by Kupko, and now here's Nick Pierre on over to Lepinin. Lepinin tosses one, Irie gets one in, Prokop behind the net, he slips and falls, Pierre right out in front. Pierre scored a goal last night in Sioux Falls. That was Pierre's 14th on the year. Shimmick got a goal. And so did Ben Steeves. In fact, Ben Steeves has scored 1 goal and 1 assist in each of his last 3 games. And he has 3 goals and 5 assists in his last 4, so. Owen Fowler gets one on over Garrett Brown. Here's Brown. Brown in the corner for Irie. Irie gets it to Fowler. Fowler for Kirkland Irie. Tosses one off the glass. Now here's Mitchell Wolf on over Chase Ramsey. Ramsey will get it in around the boards. Here's McLaughlin on out for Shimmick. Shimmick back to Bergmanis. Bergmanis gives one to Shimmick. Shimmick puck will around the boards. Maxim Musorov with it. Here's McLaughlin, shot stopped by Kopel. Now here's James. Gets a poke at it. And now taking back the other way, Ethan Fredericks. Fredericks will flip it in. And now, in a foot race with it was Nikolay Enya and William Smith. Now Bergmanis tries to get it out to Smith, but instead gets it to James. And now James will go up the left wing. And that will be an icing. Face-off will come to the right of Eberle. Taking the draw, McLaughlin and Davey. Face-off's won. Here's Prokop with it, tipped in all the way into the netting and out of play. Face-off will come to the right of Eberle. Taking the draw, Sam Deckett and Paul Davey. Deckett wins the draw. He gets it back to Dylan Gratton. Gratton on over to Deckett. Missed by Prokop. Now taking Deckett on over to Ben Steeves. Here's Steeves, a firing shot stopped by Kopel. Face-off's won. Here's Chase Ramsey with it. Puck's in a scramble for in the corner. Each team gets a few pokes at it. Now Kupko picks one up. Out to center. Picked up Carfagna. Deckett on over to Duran for Ben Steeves. Steeves to Duran. Duran on out to Grattan. Grattan to Carfagna. Carfagna. Get it back in Slukinski. Puck's in a scramble for. Picked up now Kupko with it. Kupko gets one on over to Chase Ramsey. Here's Ramsey with it. Now Grattan will pick it up. Here's Grattan off the board. Shane. Shane flips one all the way down ice. It will roll off the boards. Picked up by Joshua Barnes. Barnes. Now for Kocius. Picked up Grattan. Kuzma on over. Tripping there was Kupko. Kind of fell to his knees there. Hey, ice is slippery when wet, so I mean, barely got the ice covered up, so. Ooh, and it looks like Bevilacqua is slowly getting there to the bench. Must have taken a nasty fall there or something. I don't know what happened, but here's Joshua Barnes with it. I mean, they already got 4 guys out today because of injuries. I mean, Tanner Latch is on IR. And then the other 3 scratches, Scott Truman, Michael Stenberg, and Jackson Norrington, they're all injured, so. Getting the injury bug there in Des Moines. Here's Owen Fowler with it. Fowler will go up the left wing, goes towards center. Picked up Pierre. They'll shoot one in around the boards. Picked up by Fowler. Fowler out to center. Kirkland Irie with it. Irie flips one in. Handled by Kopel. For John Prokop. Prokop pucks in a scramble for. Puck way up high, hit the glass, and Connor Pelk kind of gave it a hand pass, which is illegal, but you know, when you're up against the glass, you can't really see that. We're going to take a funny bounce off the boards there, but Pelk was paying attention there, so he was able to get control of it before James did. Now picked up by Paul Davey at center ice. James gets a few pokes at it, and now he does. Here's Dylan James. Shot stopped by Kopel. Rebound, and he covers it up. And we're going to take a break. We'll be back after this. Welcome back, everyone. 13:23 left to go here in this first. We're still at a scoreless game here, folks. Face-off will come to the right of Kopel. He slipped. Taking the draw with Dovar Tingling. That's a great name. I'm just saying that right now. Kupko gets it on Tingling. And now here's Heaslip with it. Permalis getting a few pokes at it, but now they got it in the corner. Now here's Ramsey with it. Ramsey shots 5-0 in Sioux City's favor. I mean, Des Moines they're just not getting anything on Eberle, but they might have something here. Nope, Tingling had to screw that up, of course, because why not? Here's Shane now with it. Shane on over. Heaslip up the right wing side. Heaslip. He's in. Shot stopped by Kopel. Now taken. Tingling. Sorry, I just love saying that name. Tingling. He did have the puck, though, so. Here's Steve's with it. On over for what in the world was that? Sorry if I'm just watching something on my computer and it just went, ah. So I had to. Anyway, here's Ruben now. He'll shoot it back in around the boards. Paul Davey with it. Davey, Tingling, gets one. Henry Bartle. Bartle, and now he's in a foot race with Carfagna. Carfagna will get it off the boards. Ben Steeves with it. Now here's Sam Deckett. Deckett gets one to Duran. There's a shot stopped by Kopel. And now taken Duran. Here's Duran with it. Shot stopped Kopel, and he covers it up. Face off will come to the left of Copel. Taking the draw, Andrew Kuzma, Owen McLaughlin. Here's James right off the face-off, a firing shot wide. Owen McLaughlin has 1 goal and 4 assists in his last 3. In fact, he had 3 assists last night in Sioux Falls. McLaughlin, he gets it to Shimmick, but keeping it in, though, was John Prokop. Now here's Lepinin with it. Puck's on a scramble there in front of the Musketeer bench. Right in front of their tunnel there. Finally getting it out was Piscucci, and he gets 2 shots off, and it was stopped by Eberly. It's Dad's favorite song.
That is radioactive.
Face off will come to left of Eberly. All right, people, let's figure it out. Okay. Taking the draw. Grant Slukinski and Ethan Fredericks. Face-off's won by Fredericks. Now here's Chase Ramsey with it. Gets it on. Mitchell Wolf. Shot one, hit the corner. Now here's Grattan with it. Grattan gets one behind to Slukinski. Slukinski, long toss on over to Charlie Shane. Shane poked up at center. Now Grattan has it. Off the boards, Permalis. Now Permalis, puck is free. Here's Permalis with it. He's in. Shot right out in front of the net. Puck is loose, and now they'll take it back the other way. Ethan Fredericks with it. Now Grattan. Tip Brown on over. By the way, it's Harry Potter day this afternoon. Harry Potter night, but it's afternoon, so yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. I already put a spell on Des Moines to lose, so I've got that all figured out. Plus I have my gavel here too. My first Amazon purchase. Here's Copel with it. Half the period gone. And now taken by Joshua Barnes. Barnes will flip it in, and Eberly will cover it up. And we're going to take a break. We'll be back. Don't go away. Well, welcome back, everyone. Face-off will come left of Christopher Eberly. As United's taking a break from Alex Tracy. He's been with us all weekend long, making his first USHL start. So, very exciting there. Very exciting. Here's Bergmanis on over to Nick Pierre. Pierre gets one on over, and slipping on it was Irie. Kind of used the puck as a banana peel. Slipped on it, and Pierre gets a big hit on Michael Rubin, and now he has the puck. Almost was on a breakaway there. Here's Pierre for Owen Fowler. Puck's in a scramble for. Picking it up was Dovar Tingling. Tingling, my dude's back on the ice there. There's Bergmanis, a shot that was blocked in front of the goal. And now taken, Tingling for Bergmanis. Puck's in a scramble for. Come on, get it out. There you go. Eberly now has it behind the net. Eberly, Carfagna to Bergmanis. Now Kirkland Irie. Irie will flip it in. Copel blocking it in front. And a huge hit on Christian Kocius. Ben Duran now. For Piscucci, back in behind the net. Now here's Ludke with it. Ludke, puck is in a scramble for. Picked up by Piscucci. Now taken. Steves. Here's Ben Duran with it. Duran gets banged into the boards by Chase Ramsey. And a penalty is coming up. It should be against Des Moines. Yes, and going into the box is Dylan Wagner. Ericho Caso Cerrado. Face off and coming to the right of Remington Copel. Sioux City's on the power play here. Here's Carfagna now. Gets it on. McLaughlin. Shimmick for McLaughlin. Tipped all the way off the boards. Here's Steves with it for Dylan James. Steves picks it up. Steves flips it to Shimmick. Shimmick for McLaughlin. McLaughlin now Carfagna fires wide. Rebound right out front. James right out front. Puck is still loose. Now they're stopped by Copel. They still can't get it free. And now here's James out for Steves. They score! Ben Steves! Power play goal! Man, it was a net front scramble too. Nobody could get it until Steves got the final tally on. Ben Steves, that's his 4th power play goal on the year and his 28th goal total. He's the leading goal scorer on this team. Man, you could really give assists to a couple different guys there on that. And I think Shimmick might get an assist too on it. Okay. Okay, here we go. Henry Bartle with it. All right, that's enough with my gavel for now. All right, here's Grant Slukinski with it. On over Charlie Shane. He could do it again. Shot stopped by Copel. Now here's Lepinen with it. Lepinen. Oh, and I banged my middle finger too when I was slamming my gavel too. Still kind of hurts. Here's Shane with it. Shane will go up the right wing side. Shane, he'll slip and fall into the corner. Hey, once again, ice is slippery when wet. They should have that as one of the dashers down there. Anyway, here's a firing shot by Pascucci that was blocked in front. Now Duran deciding what to do with it. Duran. Now for Andrew Kuzma. Jack Pascucci with it. Pascucci right out front, Deckett. Oh boy. Almost. Now here's Grattan. Gets it on for Bergmanis. Bergmanis for Deckett. Now picked up by Bevel Aqua. Mitchell Wolf has it. Wolf. Now Dylan Grattan. Deckett. Now Kuzma gets one on over to Mitchell Wolf. Here's Wolf on over Chase Ramsey with it. Here's Ramsey. He'll flip it in. Bergmanis. Bergmanis. Long toss. Tipped by Pierre and back in. Wolf will now get one on over to Dylan Wagner. Wagner on over. Christian Koshis. Koshis, and going into the boards kind of hardly there was Dylan Wagner. Now here's Nick Pierre coming up the right wing side. Here's Pierre. He's in on over. Cross cannot get the rebound though. Here's now Damian Carfagna with it. Irie. There's a shot stopped by Copel. Face off come to the right of Kopel. Face off's won. Here's Shimmick, fires a shot wide. Dylan James now with it. Back into the corner. Prokop now with it in the corner. McLaughlin has it. And now here's Ethan Fredericks with it. Fredericks. And now Dylan James has it. James off the boards. Now picked up by Chase Ramsey. Ramsey for Bennett Shimmick. Ramsey gets it. Bartle. Here's Bartle. Bartle gets one. On out, Michael Rubin. Rubin to Mitchell Wolf. Wolf and now Griffin Ludke picks it up. Ludke for Davey. Paul Davey with it. Davey back behind to Bartle. Bartle tries to get one in front. Eberly misses that one. He slipped though, will flip it the length of the ice, and that puck will go into the Des Moines bench and out of play. Face off will come to the left of Christopher Eberly. Taking the draw, Grant Slukinski and Dovar Tingling. Face off's won. Here's Grattan with it. Grattan flips one. The length of the ice. And now here's Shane. Almost had it. Here's Shane with it again. Shane, and now here's Garrett Brown with it. Brown, puck is poked around Lindbergh. Now picking it up was Tingling. Tingling, a big hit there. Knocked something over down there. There's Tingling, a shot stop. Eberly rebound, they score. Tingling gets it again. That's okay. That's only one, so it's not like it's a big deal. That's Dovar Tingling with it. He had the initial shot, then he got him out of his own rebound there. So for Tingling, that's his 10th of the year. Oh, they play it offsides as Deckett lost his stick there. So that's great. Face-off will come right in front of the Des Moines bench. Face-off's won. Here's Ramsey with it. Ramsey on over. Mitchell Wolf gets one on over to Dylan Wagner. Wolf. Now Kuzma. Kuzma. Now Bergmanis gets a few pokes on it. Carfagna with it. Carfagna off the boards. Missed by Steves. Picked up by Mitchell Wolf. Here's Wolf for Deckett. Deckett for Ben Duran. Here's Duran. Ben Steves gets it right out in front. Shot stopped by Kopel. Face off will come to the right of Kopel, taking the draw. McLaughlin. McLaughlin and Fredericks. Face off's won. Rubin will shoot it off the boards, but it didn't go very far because now here's James to McLaughlin. Poked down on front, up high and wide. Here's Shimmick on out for Ludke. Ludke now taking it back the other way was Musarov. Now Smith has it. Smith. Now James. James for McLaughlin. Now picking it up was Musarov for Joshua Barnes. Barnes on over. Rubin. Picked up by Dylan Gratton. Gratton for Owen Fowler. Henry Bartle has it. Bartle in. Shot tipped. And now Bartle has it again. Bartle, he'll get it on over to Connor Pelk. Pelk now in a scramble for it. Paul Davey with it. Davey for Bartle. Taking it back, Owen Fowler. And now Copel stopped it.
Musketeers want to give a big birthday shout out to Ernie Kremlicek. Happy birthday, Ernie, from all of us here at the Musketeers. Have a great time.
Face off will come to the left of Remington Copel. A minute and 1 left. Wow, this period went so fast. Now only a minute left. Man, that went super fast. Holy cow. Here's now Kupko with it. Kupko for Bergmanis. Bergmanis now with it. Now for Slukinski. Slukinski now with it. Come on. Gets it now. Lubomir Kupko. Heaslip for Shane. Shane. Off the boards, 25 seconds left. Carfagna fires one wide. Right out. Here's Shane. And now taken back by Tingling the other way. Tingling gets one on over to Carfagna. Carfagna off the boards for Bergmanis. Here's Bergmanis. Down to 8 seconds. Carfagna for Deckett. Deckett and now Rubin for Shane. And that is the end of the first period. Lincoln. That is the end of the first period. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after this. Don't go away.